Another week goes by, another flooding, and no planting yet. Crazy. Crazy. Now I see why they only get 2 crops a year. Oh, wait. Wait, come on. Hey guys, it's Jack. And I am back. We're gonna do a long walk today, hopefully. Unless we get attacked by dogs. See how long Blackie stays with us today. Oh yeah. Wait till we get by the music. Wait till we get by the music here. I got a lot to talk about today, folks. A lot to talk about. Bear with me. It's getting out of the music range. And it is Thursday morning, about 9 a.m. Get to work, get a long walk in early today. Right, hero? That way you can go sit in your air-conditioned room all day. Maybe me too. I might be in there with you, guy. Alright, so we're out of range. Out of range of the music. Now we just got the floodwaters. Not floodwaters, but irrigation canal waters. Making a lot of noise this morning. Woo, flooding fields again. So you want to tie out here, it's like a river. Come on, boy. So I've tried, guys. I've really tried. I tried to just do my channel. Just be me and not worry about what other expats have been doing. It's tough. It's tough. You sit there and watch these people on TV. And then here's the big question, guys. Are they all lying to you? Can you trust them? All the advice that... This is why I don't do advice channel, guys. Because none of it's ever applied to me. No one does an advice channel on people that have been married for 20 years and retire in the Philippines with their wife, who was, you know, been all over the world with them the entire 20 or so years. No, there's no advice channels like that. It's always, oh, how to pick up that 20-year-old girl when you're 70 years old. Like I said, this is going to be a rant, so if you want to get off now. Because, like I said, I don't like doing these things, but hey, sometimes you're just pushed. So I was watching a video yesterday. And what is it? Life in the PI. And it's hard to find the channel. It just popped up on my TV, so I watched it. But it's actually hard to find, so you might want to do a search of Orange Kite Construction, and then you'll find it. Well, here's the thing. He went through, he's a part-time YouTuber, I guess you can call him. he's not living here. I don't think he's living here full time, because he, you know, if you read his channel stuff, he makes or he's got a regular job, I guess. So like I said, I don't think he's here all the time. The first time I ever seen him. But he's building a house, guess where? Dumaguete. And apparently he bought a bunch of land as well. And he gets hooked up with the same contractor as Paul in the Philippines, the old dog, new tricks. And guess what? They're all being ripped off. Like over a couple dozen of these guys, man, have signed contracts, bought land from this guy, the same contractor, and he's not even Filipino. He's apparently from South Africa, they think, anyway. Apparently he's been a criminal all over the world. Come on, girl. I mean that, all over the world. If you watch this guy's video, I mean, he put out a scathing video of him. But it's amazing how. Stop it. Morning. It's amazing how these guys can get conned like this. And we're not talking $1,000, guys. We're talking about land costs. Renovating still. Land costs and lot costs and building a house. I mean, this guy's house is already well into construction. Just like Paul's house. It wasn't really into construction. Just a cleared lot that, you know, he's been being built for 4 or 5 months now. A lot of it he wasn't even checking up on. So, you know, what do you do? But these are I don't know. Finish the one guy's story though. But he's sank tens of thousands of dollars, I'm assuming US. And he got into this, if I fully understand it, which I don't, I didn't watch it real in depth. But he got involved with this guy because he was around showing him all the places that he built and all the countries that he's been building in. Basically giving his con story. So he signs up with him, and then he agrees to, you know, the guy is going to build his house on one lot in the property that I built, and then he was like asking to be able to, you know, sell all the other lots and build houses on all the other lots to these unsuspecting foreigners. And this guy would, you know, and then he'd pay the guy for the lots and everything. Well, buyers started showing up and contacting this guy because he's associated with it, asking, you know, hey, I bought this lot from your guy 4 or 5 months ago, and nothing's been done on it. The guy's not even talking to me anymore. I'm like, wow. And he's getting all pissed and angry because, like I said, he talked about like 3 people that had bought lots, and they all contacted him because his name's on the paperwork or associated with the guy. And like I said, it just goes on and on. And so getting back to Paul, I watched his video. I don't watch the guy. I don't watch a lot of these advice channels anymore. I did a lot before I retired. Took it with a grain of salt. None of the, like I said, None of the information ever applied to me. You don't see too much out there about people shipping their stuff here and bringing their pets here, and they're basically relocating their whole life here, which, good morning.
Good morning.
Which is what me and Lynn were doing. Whoa. Duck in the road. Duck in the road. So a lot of the advice channels didn't apply to us. I wasn't coming here to pick up a 20-year-old girl. Wasn't coming here to rent an apartment in Dumaguete or a condo. Wasn't coming here to look through all these properties. Like I said, we got here, our house was well under construction. We didn't get ripped off on it. Lynn took total control over it. We didn't get ripped off on anything, except maybe cement during the pandemic, because we had to pay premium prices for cement here in Mindanao, which really increased costs. And which is why I don't give out advice, because it wouldn't apply to most of y'all unless you're well established with your wife already and buying land and coming here and building a house. I'm getting a 13A visa. I can't help you much. But you listen to these guys. This guy's got 100,000 subscribers. 100,000. And he's giving you relationship advice, apartment advice. Do you buy or do you rent? All this shit that has changed in the time that he's been here, and basically been lying to you. You think, oh, this guy's spot on, man. 100,000 subscribers, blah blah blah. And I don't know how much he's into this house for. I don't think too much. The land cost and, you know, all that. But the guy didn't have a 5 months after he made a deal with this guy. Guess what, folks? There's no permit to build the house, build the wall around, no electricity, no water. A good starter crop right here. But yeah, and this is the guy that's given 100,000 subscribers advice on everyday living here in the Philippines. Give me a gosh darn break, guys. Makes me wonder, hey, if I listen to his channel, am I being conned here? You know, and he tries to tell you I'm just living on my Social Security. Bullshit. He's over here and he's making $3,000 a month on YouTube between him and his wife, because they both, they did the expat double. Me and my wife both have channels, so come out and subscribe. Make me a lot of money, and then I'll play poor man. But yes, and all these folks, all these gullible people falling for it. Now he's out smoothing the ground here with the caribou. Stop and watch. Why? But it's so funny, man. And the more I watch these expat channels here, the more I gotta say, man, if you're listening to these guys' advice, you better get it off the channel now. Do your own research, guys. Do your own homework on everything. Don't trust anybody. And that's my advice. Don't trust anyone. Don't listen to other people's advice, because they don't know, excuse my language, they don't know what they're talking about, guys. They just don't. Look, Haru. That's the old school there, guys. He's got his starter crop already in the background there. That'll be going in soon, I'm supposing. So yeah, guys, like I said, he's getting bilked on his land. And then when I started watching him the other day, the one, It's My Life in the PI, he was talking. I'm wondering, is this the guy that Paul's involved with too? And then it turns out, yeah, he mentioned it in his video. So I'm watching Paul's wife's channel this morning. Of course, he's talking about he was supposed to get, last I saw on his channel, he was supposed to get permits by we get past this guy, old schooler. Past that noise. Then it'll be the dogs upcoming. So yeah, then he was talking about he was supposed to get the permits Monday by 1 o'clock. And here it is, Wednesday, when they released the video. And I watched, like I said, I watched that right before the walk. That's what triggered me to come out here. And of course, no permits. It's Wednesday. Just more, you know. This is the kind of crap that you expect here. And this is kind of crap that if you don't get past the dogs. If you're not actively engaged, guys, except I don't know if Paul had medical problems, why he wasn't checking up on his property. He trusts that guy that much? A foreigner? A con man? And he's still talking in a video yesterday, or the one I watched this morning. And he's still relying on that guy to finish the house. Come on. Because the guy's got 2 or 3 workers at the property right now. Like, why the hell are you still dealing with this guy? Get him off your property. Get your own permits. Find another contractor to build that damn house of yours. Like, come on. It's not like you don't have the money for it. Don't quit. Don't be playing Mr. Poor. Not with the income you have coming in here. I mean, total farce, guys. Total farce station. 100,000 subscribers. And I know I'm going to take heat for this. Because, oh, he didn't know. He didn't know. I'm telling you guys, my wife had no issues whatsoever building our house here in Mindanao. None. And with all the expats, all the dozens and hundreds of expats living in Dumaguete, you can't build a house there without getting caught up in a scam. And you got a problem, guys. And you should not be giving advice to anyone. They said, how many hundreds of people build houses in there? And he's probably interviewed half of them. And then gets with this shady con man to build his house. Because he was probably, oh, I can do it for you. I can, I'll do it for you cheap. You don't have to worry about anyone else. Just give me this much. And 5 months later, look what happens. Look at where he's at. And this is a guy that's giving you life advice for coming here to the Philippines. And people fall for it, man. Take everything he says like a grain of salt and believe everything. Everything. This guy wouldn't lie to me. This guy wouldn't lie to me. Yeah, okay. So everything, and he's been, how long does it take to get 100,000 subscribers, guys? And like I said, he interviews everybody, every expat that comes into Dumaguete. Like, yeah, I'll call him a con man. He's a con man for conning you guys for all these years and years and years. Like I said, guys, I don't put these out there regularly, but this one just can't be ignored, because there's couple dozen foreigners who are all caught up in this BS with this same guy, this same contractor who's promised them all the world, and they got empty lots that probably aren't even titled. And a couple of them, I think, said that that's why they were calling that guy, because they haven't received a title to their property. They can't get permits. There's no permits to build on their property. They may not even have property. They may never get the title and pay this guy in these extreme land costs up there in the Dumaguete area. I mean, come on, guys. Do your damn... It wouldn't have taken how much would it have taken? You talk to them 10,000 people you've interviewed over the last however long his channel's been up. Talk to them all and get a good and fair contractor instead of this con man grifter, which apparently that's what he is, and I don't know anything about a guy or about his company. Like I said, and here we go, guys. Here's another one. Then you got, I look in this guy's comments, Life in the PI guy, and who's out there begging for an interview? Who would that be, guys? Who's out there begging this guy, oh, I'd really like to interview you, man? And guess who it is? Yeah, you guessed it. Every man has a story. Begging for an interview. Trying to prostitute his own channel. They're all charlatans, guys. They're con men, grifters. Anyone that gives you advice, dating advice, relationship advice, house versus buy versus rent, and all this other crap, I don't know what they're talking about, guys. And visas and all this other, holy shit. That is definitely a cobra, guys. That was definitely a cobra. You see that, Haru? See what you gotta watch out for when you're sniffing in these woods or in these grasses? That is a cobra skin. Actually, I think it's a dead cobra that got run over many days ago. A lot of activity out here, guys, today. But yeah, every man has a story. Come interview. Let me interview you. I don't even know if the guy was here when he made the video or not. But yeah, another con man from Dumaguete. I want to interview. I want to show my people what it's like to be careful about their investments. And like I said, another con man who came here just on his Social Security, who has to rely on YouTube to pay his bills, pay his car, all this other crap. And here, let me tell you what, guys. Here's my story with every man has a story. Oh, they even put scarecrows up out there, guys. Keep the birds away from the starter crop. All right, so getting back. Hey, how's it going? Happy Wednesday, Thursday. So, this guy makes a comment on Every Man Has a Story, talking about, well, just do what Expat Cool does. He does this, he does that. Talking about how people can survive over here, you know, just on their YouTube income. So I made a comment. I responded to the guy and saying, first of all, you don't realize this guy has a military retirement as an E6 in the Air Force. Real rapid climber there. So then, of course, he's got his full disability, 100%, and the guy doesn't realize, hey, that's, as a single man, that's $3,700 a month, guys. About to go up to $3,800 here in 2025. So yeah, he ain't struggling either. Although, you know, he makes you think that he is. So that's a special cool story. So I tell him that. I tell the guy, hey, you know, he's got a military retirement. That probably makes three grand, 3,500 on an E6 retirement salary. And then you know, full disability. So he's bringing in at least 6 grand a month. 7. I would say upwards of 7. Wait. Good morning. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was Blackie again. No. Another dog that looks like Blackie. Looks like the dog that hangs around our house too. So, getting back to that. So I respond to the guy. And what happens? My comment gets deleted. Almost immediately. I think Every Man Has a Story just sits there, or has his wife sit there, I don't know, him or his wife. But every negative comment that comes in, or even crosses a threshold, like I said, mine wasn't a negative comment. I was just pointing out how much he made. And boom, it gets stricken almost immediately. So that's what you run into where Every Man Has a Story. Every man has a lie. And come on, give us your comments. You hear that in every live, every video. Come on, and they all do this. Send us your comments. Send us your comments, but they don't want them if they're negative or have any negative connotations to them. They don't want them at all. They'll do immediately, either them or who's ever acting as their moderators. Boom, those comments are stricken on most channels. The only one they're not, Pro-Life Traveler. He don't give a shit. He's a con man from day one. If you say something bad, your comments will remain up there. They're good for business, according to him. I think I've seen, out of all his videos, and we're talking Pro-Life Traveler here, guys, Dumaguete, who doesn't take heat from anyone in the Dumaguete area. Got this one guy, I don't remember his name, watching his Dumaguete video. And of course he's talking about, well, they're on my personal blacklist. Your personal blacklist? Oh, okay. So you don't name names. You don't call out con men. You don't do any of that. None of these people do. You say, I'm a con man, that comment's gone in 5 minutes. But they can't do it on my channel, guys. I'll call them out for it. And like I said, I don't like to. But people need to know, man. People need to know what they're getting when they make these comments, or they think they're you know, getting something. I'm gonna get some water here for the dog. Come on, Heidi, or Hero. I'm calling him Heidi. Come on, let's get some water. Oh, no water. Water's turned off. No water, guys. No water today at the school. Sorry, Haru. Gonna have to have you drink pond water. That's terrible. That's barangay water for you guys. Works about 4 hours a day. That's the truth. And it costs about 300 pesos per household. And they tell you gotta have it. Tell you you gotta have it. That's the truth. Don't let anybody fool you. Oh yeah, you pay. Look up. You see the guys going through these houses. The house renter guys, you know, ones who get commissions. Let's start a crop here. Yeah, these guys who do the whole house for rent, apartment for rent, condo for rent, they always show you how great that water pressure is. Oh, the water pressure is great. Blah, 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 blah. Lies, 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 lies. Do your homework. Do your homework, guys. So I said, with my 13A visa, which should be approved any day now. Don't trust what you read on the websites. Do your own homework. Find out yourself what you got to do. If you do contract with a company, make sure they're reliable. Don't go with the cheap one. Go with the cheap one. You get what you pay for. So yeah, there's that, guys. Don't trust them. Oh, it's 40,000 pesos a month to rent this house. But it's negotiable. I go on and on about it, all these advice channels. Every one of them. Don't trust them. Do your own homework, guys. Cannot emphasize that enough. All they want is clicks and views. And me, I don't give a gosh darn. I'm not relying on YouTube. I don't make a penny off of YouTube. Not one penny. Yet. So subscribe, guys. That's the first time I think I ever said that. First time. And I'll probably cut it out before I even post it. Get me up there, guys. I'm over 800 now. Get me to 1,000 before my 1 year mark. Want some water? Yeah. Hello. Oh, now I got to give you a bath. Now I got to give you a bath. It's starting to get hot out here, guys. But hey, don't take my advice. Do your own. Do your own. Yeah, it's hot out here. I wouldn't even trust an expat when they tell you that. Guess what? They all want the clicks and views. Like I said, I'm not gonna, I'll do my thing. I'll just show you my daily life, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Don't trust them, guys. They're charlatans. Most of them. 101,000 subscribers. Listen to me, guys. He never talks about his YouTube income. Like I said, well north of $3 grand a month, combined with him and his wife's channel. But yeah, guys, you want to listen to him, go ahead. The guy just got scammed for thousands of dollars on his house. A guy that's giving you advice on everything about the Philippines. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, don't take it too hard, guys. Maybe half of what he says is the truth. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't even watched his channel until he started talking about his house again. I heard he bought land a few months back. But I never saw any updates. He goes 3 or 4 months without an update. And I think he saw where his income fell off because he was having medical issues. So he wasn't putting very many videos out there. Uh-oh. Might not be talking for a while, guys. This is where I gotta get past the dogs. Watch out for the sneak back attacks. They're good so far. Following, but not closing. I know, I was hoping to give you a water break there, Haru. It's all right, well, back in the house, 10 minutes. And then thank God my rant will be over. Then it's back to business. We have 101,000 guys, remember that. And he gets scammed on his first land deal. 5 months later, he didn't even have a permit to build on his property. Same with the other guy that put the channel up, or who brought attention to the other people being scammed in this guy's deals. He was well into his house project. Now he's got to get a new contractor. Hello. And then here's where the question comes up. And listen to me on this guy. This guy is, you already see this is a house being built. What do you do? I've seen his comments from the videos he was putting up till mid-August, when he stopped putting up videos about how the work was progressing on his house. And you see it's taking shape. But then there was questions from commenters about the concrete and all this stuff, and that brings up major concerns for me. Okay, what kind of mix were they using in the concrete? Are they putting up the proper rebar? So many questions. What do? You get a new contractor. I mean, are you going to trust them to survey the place, see if anything needs to be redone, reworked? Because I wouldn't trust it. I think I'd have to. No, Mr. Big Balls. Mr. Big Balls. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, what do? I mean, I'd level it. I'd level it and start from new. I wouldn't trust the work that this guy has already completed, because he's got too many of them. He's built these people for millions of pesos, guys. Millions. Dozens of people. And all because, hey, They're trusting people, you know. They believe the con men there. The con man gets conned. That's ironic, isn't it? The con men get conned. What a shame. Brings in question everything they've ever told you. About everything. But I know I'll take hell from his subscribers. Well, he didn't know. He didn't know he was being conned. He trusted the guy. Well, so did a couple dozen other people. And where can this happen? In the Dumaguete area. In the Angeles area. Con men are all over the place. But he's interviewed dozens of people that build houses in the Philippines. Without problems. Some of them had problems. So you learn. You use one of their contractors. Well, no, that costs too much. That costs too much. I want to go with the cheap guy. I want to go to that guy that's going to cost me $1,000 less than building my house. And that's what it boils down to, guys. Smooth talking con men. Well, we're back, guys. So take a look at some of these channels, man. Look at the problems they're having. The Con Men of Dumaguete. I think that's what that's gonna name this channel or this video. What's up? Guess what, guys? Nobody helped here. No con men involved here. House was 99% done when I got here.